It's the destination millions visit from around the world. But since the pandemic began, the place many refer to as a slice of heaven isn't the same Tahoe we know and love.
It's weird. It's eerie. I'm ready for things to get back to normal.
It's been quiet. We miss all of our visitors, and it's what we do best is to take care of them and to provide great experiences.
With the lack of visitors, Tahoe's economy is severely suffering.
It has been devastating on our economy, on the business community.
It's the sacrifice they had to make to keep COVID-19 numbers low.
While we have had about 20 cases here in Tahoe and 54 in the county, we've done a really good job of minimizing it, flattening that curve.
As one of the first counties to get into phase 2 in El Dorado County, I think that it's obvious that we've done a good job.
But it has come at a cost.
We're estimating that about 9,000 or more jobs were lost in the first month of the pandemic.
That's out of a total of 21,516 overall jobs in the Tahoe Basin, which means 1/3 of Tahoe residents lost their source of income. So as El Dorado County moves into phase 2, you can feel a sigh of relief as restaurants and retailers prepare to start welcoming guests.
I work at a pretty popular restaurant here in town. I work for Heidi's. We're a major staple, kind of a town icon. I've been off as in 5 days, it'll be 2 months. I'm ready to go back to work, and I guess, it's all just new for us.
But in actuality, these services are being limited to locals.
So right now, it's still not the time to come up and visit Tahoe.
And now with phase 2, second homeowners, meaning people that own a home in Tahoe but don't live there year-round, can return.
Over half of the homes in Tahoe are second homes.
Not allowing them in Tahoe up until now has been a point of contention.
A lot of people felt like it was an infringement on their constitutional rights. And it wasn't something that we wanted was to tell people not to come, but we needed to ensure that our healthcare system didn't get overrun.
In fact, 2 out of the only 3 shelter-in-place citations issued during this time were to homeowners renting out their properties.
Our local community was great about it. They kind of helped us monitor the second homes and the vacation homes.
And while these homeowners can now return, tourists cannot. And yet, just down the road, things are different. While many think of the South Lake Tahoe area as one, it actually falls under 2 different counties and even states. And those 2 separate entities are handling reopening differently. For instance, here on the Nevada side, they're slowly allowing tourists to re-enter. But over here on the California side, they're telling visitors to stay at home still.
It's definitely going to create more tourism up here and then also confusion.
Nevada lodging facilities like the Edgewood Resort will reopen Friday,
We closed March 18th.
following Nevada guidelines.
So we're on the Nevada side, so it's a little bit different in terms of what guidelines that we're following.
Edgewood is welcoming guests into one of their restaurants as well as overnight lodging.
I think we're in a really good place and we're ready to open up the doors.
Following Douglas County and CDC safety protocols allows them to be optimistically cautious in opening.
Right now we're not letting anybody into the property unless they have a reservation.
While Edgewood has been paying their employees despite shutting down, many other businesses were not able to do so.
Percentage-wise, we're probably down, I would say down 60%.
Most people are concerned about their finances and feeding their family. I know I was.
That's why the Tahoe Prosperity Center is focusing on growing businesses in the area that do not rely on tourism.
Our businesses need the support to get through this storm, but also to weather the next one. So we're not so dependent on tourism in the future.
In the meantime, for Tahoe to return to normal, they'll need visitors.
There's nobody coming.
But the California side doesn't want to reopen too quickly out of concern of having to reshut everything down.
I don't think people can afford to have the problem to bounce back.
If we do have a resurgence of it, if we have a big surge and our hospital fills up, we're not going to be open for months.
And while Barton Hospital in South Lake Tahoe is ready in case of a small resurgence,
They are comfortable with moving into this next phase.
they're not prepared for thousands of tourists to descend upon the area. That's why some of the most beloved and busy times for Tahoe have been canceled.
The outdoor events, some of the concerts, those kind of things you won't see come back this year. And so it's going to be more of a little bit more holistic get back to the mountains.
For both sides on the state line, the coming weeks will be telling.
We are just moving into phase 2, and we expect to be here for probably 3, maybe 4 weeks.